Parker, an activist filmmaker. I'm definitely not a self-taught actor. I mean, I didn't study it in school. You know, I was in computer programming. And then I guess it was a divine appointment that I became an actor. But once I became an actor, the guy that discovered me put me in class. So I was in class for the first 3 years that I was here in Los Angeles from like 2003 to 2006. So I wouldn't say I was self-taught. I'd say I bring a lot of who I am, a lot of my experiences. I think it feeds my truth. I come from very humble beginnings. North of Virginia. We didn't really have much. Single-parent household. So I think that all those experiences kind of fuel my work, because I think I can have a grasp of emotional context, just how things feel. And I think that once I'm able to embody a character, I can kind of bring the residuals of who I am in my reality emotionally to a character in a situation. I think I can accredit a lot of my inspiration growing up to first my mother. She was very supportive, and where we lacked in financial stability, we had love and support. She was very Christian household, grew up in the church, and like so many young people, I strayed away as I got to high school, where I kind of wanted to do my own thing, explore my own personality, and that's kind of when I had about 4 uncles. My uncles were basically the ones that I was like the yellow brick road. I mean, I had each one beside me who were flawed in their own ways, but their intentions were so great. And so I learned how to be a man. I learned how to how to draw my line in the sand. Learn discipline. I learned how to in many ways work the system. How to get what I wanted out of a system that was designed to be against me in many ways. Growing up, I was influenced by Malcolm Jamal Warner. I'm the oldest of 5. I have 4 younger sisters, so and I don't get starstruck, but 2 people I've seen in LA that really were big brothers to me were Ralph Tresvant and Malcolm Jamal Warner. Like I don't know why, but I felt like New Edition was the group that I wish I was a part of. I used to do my little dances or whatever. And Theo was my big brother. There's nothing he could tell me. To the point when I saw him, like I walked up to him, was like, as if he was supposed to know me. I don't know. It was good. Where I lack big brothers, I kind of use my imagination to pull them together. So it's interesting because a lot of our young people today, a lot of their encouragement, their support systems are people outside of their family. When you don't have a parent there to instill that sense of support, because they can't. My mother worked a lot, so for me, I was by myself. I was in the streets. A lot of people's gangs, a lot of people's television and video games. But for me, it was when it wasn't my uncles. It was Cosby Show. Why did I choose to be an actor? I think it chose me. Like I said, I was a computer programmer destined to a cubicle in the basement with no windows. And I was cool with that. I went to college. I wanted to do what I thought would be the most lucrative job, support my family. So I asked my counselor when I got to college, what do I have to do to make the most money? And just happened to be the time, 1998. I was going to a scouting model thing and asked me to go drive them. I was old enough to rent a car, so I went. When I was there, a guy was like, "Are you an actor or a model?" I said, "No, absolutely not." I was in jeans and t-shirt. He said, "You should read this thing in front of these people and see how it works." So I read the thing in front of him and some people, and got a call back, and he said, "Move to LA," and within 7 days I moved. Where I come from, when opportunity presents itself, you exploit it. You do whatever you have to do because they don't come very often. And it just so happened this guy was the real deal. 3 months I got my first job, and it was blessed to not stop working.
I'm talking about equality, and they're not gonna let you keep it without a fight.
I ain't giving it back.
Me neither.
Good.
My style, I don't know. I mean, that can be taken from a standpoint of like material things. I think I kind of lean toward periods, like a period style, demeanor, the swag. I feel like it's all back then. There was more of a pride associated with our masculinity that I try to take into the roles that I do. So I think that I don't know. You think style? Just think anything that's masculine, anything that's manly, anything that's I think uplifts the community. You know what I mean? I would never compromise the community for a trend that I don't think has integrity. If that makes sense. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, as far as clothes, as long as it's free. I don't know. I'm very ambitious. I think I really want to change the world. A lot of people, you know, something I had the opportunity to work with George Lucas on this Red Tails thing, and the one thing I learned from him, the biggest piece of advice, he said, you know, you're doing something right when people tell you you can't do it, and I'm very much an advocate of uplifting the community by any means necessary, whether that means, you know, creating institutions that will give our kids equal education and opportunity, whether that means creating a platform with the films that I make that will provide historical context to who we are, who we were, who we can be. If it means, you know, working with people that are like-minded, that have also drawn their line in the sand and don't want to compromise, and what they do and are not afraid of the studio system, or not afraid of the people that can blacklist you and kill your career. I believe in God, man, and I think that there's only one God, you know, in my book, and I feel like as long as He's put this passion inside of me, and He's shown me that He's gonna support me and give me the desires of my heart, and never leave me in the valley alone, then I don't know, I just don't get afraid of people. You know, I feel like my platform has been given to me for a very specific reason, and I do the world no justice, I do my community no justice by being introverted about it, or presenting myself in a lesser way than I know that, in a way that's less than my capacity, you know, as a human being. Current projects. Well, you know, I just left Sundance. I have a film called Arbitrage. I'm very, very proud about. Very proud of this film. It's with Richard Gere and Susan Sarandon, Tim Roth. It's a financial thriller. It's very reminiscent of, you know, 1990s Michael Douglas type of manhood, leading man. Very, you know, Steve McQueen. It has the depth and the layers that I think a lot of films right now are missing. I also did a film called Red Hook Summer with Spike Lee that we're looking to get distribution now. That was in Sundance. And then I'm working on a passion project right now, biopic of my hero. I'm not going to talk about it yet, but trust, when you see it, you'll know what it is. 5 Heartbeats. Eddie Kane, Drescher, Choir Boy, JT. That's my movie. I've probably seen that movie 72 times this week.